Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be the start of another reading vlog. Hopefully this one goes better than the last one that I tried, because I've started 2 of these over the last month and I've just like never updated them, and so I just scrapped the original footage, which is pretty useless, obviously. So we'll see how this goes. It is Sunday, it is August 30th. Hopefully we finish out the month strong. I would really like to be able to continue updating this throughout the week. So my plan for the month of September, which is why I'm starting a reading vlog right now, is because I actually want to try and participate in 2 different readathons. So in the month of September, Becca from Becca and the Books is doing Becca's Bookoplathon, which I have printed out the board for. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to try and do a video where I film my rolls that I do for that and see where the prompts take me. And the second one is G from Book Roast's new readathon, which is called the Novice Path, or Aurelium. It sounds so... It's kind of like a D&D campaign where she's the DM for all of us, except like right now all we're focusing on is character creation, and we follow certain prompts to create our characters. I believe that the full readathon might be taking place in April of next year, maybe? I'm not 100% sure on that, we'll see. But yeah, I'm really excited for it, so I would like to film a video talking about the prompts for both of those. Hopefully I can manage to intersect some of them so I don't have to double up, because reading has been iffy for me this month. We'll get into that a little bit later. But yeah, so that is my plan for the month of September. I am currently, and have currently been, in the middle of the same few books for an absurd amount of time. I have literally been reading Donjard by Sanderson for like almost a week. It's kind of getting to the point where it's ridiculous, but I just haven't been, like, whenever I start it, and I'm interested. I love the characters. Like, Risen, I think is how you say her name, is super fascinating. I think Lopin is so entertaining. I love, like, meeting Cord and learning more about Rock's daughter. Like, all of that is everything that I wanted to read about, and I'm really enjoying, like, all of it, but I just, like, every time I start it, I just get distracted. It's been a whole thing. So I'm in the middle of Donjard by Sanderson. I would say I'm probably about 50% of the way through, and the fact that it is 200 pages maybe, and I've been reading it for over a week, should explain to you where I'm at in that whole thing. I am also in the middle of reading Winterlight by Kristin Britton, because I was fortunate enough to be approved for an arc of the latest book in the Green Rider series. I've talked about it on my channel before. I'm a big fan of this series. I've been reading it for a really long time, and so being approved for an arc of this before it comes out was incredible. Unfortunately, I just haven't been able to read the book. I had a whole bunch of other arcs that I was trying to get done, and now here we are, a week before the release. I believe it's like the 7th or the 9th is when it comes out, and I'm maybe like 10% in. But I'm loving it. I was just trying to prioritize reading Donjard, and that has not worked out well for me, clearly. I am also in the middle of, I believe it's Promise of Blood. Yeah. I'm in the middle of Promise of Blood by Brian McClellan, which is the first book in the Powder Mage series. I'm listening to it on audio. It's okay. I think that right now it's kind of leaning towards like a 3.5 star, maybe a very low 4 star for me. I am 60% of the way through it, maybe. I haven't really been prioritizing that audiobook either. I've just been listening to it when I can listen to it, which is mostly at work. We'll see how it goes. It's a new work week. We will see. I will try and do my best to finish it this week. And then finally, I don't know if it even counts as me reading it at this point because it's been so long, but like, I put it down. We'll say that. I put it down for several weeks. I have yet to pick it back up, but not because I want to DNF it. I haven't been feeling it. I am enjoying it, but I just haven't been, like, really feeling reading it, and that is Nolan by Michael J. Sullivan, which is like a prequel book to his, what do you call it, like his Rhaenyra Chronicles and like all of those things. It's like a standalone, technically, and it follows a whole bunch of characters, many, like, hundreds or thousands of years in the past. Like, these characters are kind of ish normal people in this book, but in the future, like during the Rhaenyra Chronicles, they're actually considered to be gods, almost. So, that is what I am currently in the middle of. I guess I'm about to start filming some videos so that I actually have content this week for once. So I'm gonna film a couple of videos, and I'm going to edit. I hopefully can get one out on time tomorrow for the first time in many weeks, because that's just been the story of my life lately. And we will see where we go from there. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Actually, I lied real quick. One thing that I did want to pop into this vlog, because I don't really want to put it in any other video at the moment. This came in last week, and oh my god, look at how beautiful it is. Like, look how gorgeous. It's going to look so pretty next to ink and sigil. Look at the back. There's a little Oberon. We love to see it. I'm so happy. I did order a special edition from Mysterious Galaxy. Mysterious Galaxy. Pretty sure it's Mysterious Galaxy, which is I think that it's like an indie bookstore in California, but that's the one that you could get the personalized signed book plates from Kevin Hearn. So I ordered from there. They said that they would be shipping out the book plates separately as soon as they get them, so hopefully I will be getting that soon, because they did, like I said, they shipped separately. So I got this first. It's beautiful. I loved it. If you have not checked out the Ink and Sigil series or any of the books that Kevin Hearn has read, please, 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 please go read them, because they're so good and they're so entertaining and the characters are so great and his sense of humor is just perfect. So yeah, that's the end of this update, for real. But look how pretty. It's pretty. Hey guys, welcome to Wednesday. It is officially September 1st, which means that the readathons are starting, and I have not really been making a ton of progress since I spoke to you on Sunday, I guess. Hence the lack of updates, but we are trying. So I've got dinner on right now. It's probably going to take about half an hour or so. So I have my Kindle. I'm going to try and get a little bit further in Winterlight. I have not touched Promise of Blood at all. Instead of listening to audiobooks at work, I've been having myself an Avengers watching marathon. So yeah, I've been watching all of the Marvel movies. We have made it into, I have made it into phase 2. I've watched them all before. I'm a big Marvel fan. I'm just going through all of them again for enjoyment's sake. And so yeah, I'm on, I just finished Iron Man 3 today, for those of you that actually care. I guess I have to watch Thor Dark World next. I'm not super looking forward to it. It's either that or Winter Soldier, I can't remember, but one of those two. I am looking forward to Winter Soldier. Yeah, so that's why we haven't been doing much for Promise of Blood, either physically or audibly. I guess I probably need to find a way to fit that into any of the prompts, don't I? Because that doesn't fit anywhere that I can think of off the top of my head. I'll have to go through and see what Bookobly prompts that I had, because we're gonna need to figure that out. But yeah, so Winterlight is a priority and Promise of Blood is a priority, and then of course one of these two is a priority, either Sleeping Giants or The Rise of Magics, and we will go from there. Those are the things that I would like to touch on this week. Hopefully Sleeping Giants will be super quick. I think I could probably find an audiobook of that somewhere, like from my library or whatever. And I don't think it should be very long, because it's only like 300 pages, and it's like, what do you call it? Like mixed media, so we shall see. But yeah, that is it for this update, I guess. I am going to go downstairs and read for a little bit, and hopefully I can accomplish some of Winterlight. I've been really enjoying it. It's just that lately my headspace has not been there, so we'll see. I'm trying to get myself back into reading, but then every time I try to read, I just get distracted because of reasons. So we're gonna see. We're gonna try. But I would like to get more into Winterlight, and obviously I need to, because I have like a week left before it is released, so we really need to get a move on there. But yeah, so that's it for this update, I guess. I will talk to you guys later. Hopefully I will have something to actually update you on, because right now I have read maybe 10% more of Winterlight since I last spoke to you guys. And it's great. I'm enjoying it. Like, I'm really enjoying the characters. I'm really enjoying where they're at. They're dealing with a lot right now. Let me just say that much. They are dealing with a whole bunch of things that is full of like repercussions from what happened in the last book. That's the thing I wanted to touch on every time I talk about Winterlight. If you've been following my channel for a while, you might know that I had been trying to read the entire series before this came out. Clearly I didn't make it. I made it to book 2. Your girl had to look up some synopses online just to remember where we were and where everybody was and what had happened and all of that. It's fine. We're fine. Don't worry about it. So, yeah. I now remember everything that occurred. It's alright. So yeah, that's officially it for this update, and I will talk to you guys when I actually have something to say. Hey guys, welcome to Sunday. Again, it's been a minute since I updated you because I am apparently awful at updating vlogs. So, you know, excuse this because this is my Sunday face, but that's just where we're at. I guess we're gonna wrap this vlog up here because I don't know. I haven't read very much this week, but I don't really know what else to do with it. So we're gonna add on a couple of unboxings here at the end just because we can. But anyway, so first of all, in terms of my reading, I have gotten a little bit further into Winterlight. I'm about 40-something% of the way through. I've been doing my Marvel watch along instead of listening to audiobooks like I mentioned in the last clip, so we have now made it all the way through Phase 2. That's a lie, mostly through Phase 2. I watched Age of Ultron last night. Ant-Man is next. I will be watching that, I don't know, probably not tonight because I'm really into Winterlight all of a sudden. I reached a point where a lot of the characters that I want are where they are supposed to be, or where I would like them to be, where I'm interested in reading about them being. So that has finally happened. I am kind of excited to keep moving along and seeing where they go. And yeah, I'm about 40-something% of the way through now. I have not started any of the other books, but it's only, let's see, the 5th of September. We've got time. It's okay. We can keep going. With the TBR that we are supposed to, so we're just gonna keep moving right along. But in terms of unboxings, I did get my book of the month earlier this week, and I hadn't opened it yet. Obviously, I know what's inside of it because I picked it. But just to show you guys, I went with The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. This is a romance about a scientist. I don't really know what she does. What is she? It just says she's a third-year PhD candidate. PhD in what? I'm sure we'll find out when we read it. But I've been, obviously, if you've been watching a bunch of my videos lately, I've been in a big romance mood lately, and a romance involving scientists is right up my alley for reasons that you would know if you've been watching this channel. So I can't wait to get into this because it just seems awesome. And they've got chemistry sets on the back. Who doesn't love chemistry glassware? So I can't wait. And then they also always include a little bookmark, and I just always save these. I don't really know why. They're probably just gonna end up cluttering up my entire life at some point, but that was my book of the month choice. And then we are also going to do the August Fairyloot unboxing. This came in yesterday, so I am unboxing it in this vlog for you guys because, well, quite frankly, I'm just too lazy to make a separate unboxing video. I guess leave it in the comments down below if you prefer me to do these separately, or if you like it when I include them in other videos. I don't really know. I tend to prefer them in separate videos, but we're just gonna go with it. So, the very first thing that you see when you open it is actually a book, which is unexpected. I guess I didn't really look at the description for what was coming this month at all, but the very first thing that is on the top is a paperback with these gorgeous pink sprayed edges. I know nothing about this. It is called After Love by Tanya Byrne. It looks like this. And it says, car headlights, the last thing Ash hears is the snap of breaking glass as the windscreen hits her and shatters into a million pieces like stars. But she made it, she's still here, or is she? This New Year's Eve, Ash gets an invitation from the afterlife she can't decline to join a clan of fierce girl reapers who take the souls of the city's dead to await their fate. But Ash can't forget her first love, Poppy, and she will do anything it takes to see her again, even if it means they only get a few more days together, dead or alive. Also, the, I don't know what those are. Whatever those bugs are, they're like, I don't know if I can get it, there we go. They're like shiny, which is pretty cool. So like it's mixed on the cover, but that's the first thing that we see. So then the second thing that you see is, oh god, okay. This looks like a pin flag, which is pretty awesome. My other one, which is a Lord of the Rings pin flag, is very, very full. Let's see. It says that it's inspired by Violent Delights. It looks like this. The next thing is in this little envelope, and it says Caraval Stamp Pin. Now, I did read Caraval. It wasn't my favorite thing in the entire world, but I didn't hate it so much that I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to continue on with the series or not. I've heard that the other books, people that didn't like the first ones liked the other ones better, so we'll see. But it looks like that. And it says, First Class Design by @Felfira Designs, and it's a Fairyloot exclusive, which will be great for my pin banner. I don't know where to put this though. Nope, not there. We'll try right there. So that'll be great. It'll go on my pin banner, and it also, now I have a place to put my Kiki's Delivery Service pin banner, or my Kiki's Delivery Service pin, and my A Court of Silver Flames pin that I got as a pre-order exclusive, because it's just been kind of sitting there and I don't know what to do with it, and now we know. The next thing is, it looks like a pencil case, and it says, The World is Wild with Untamed Things, on both sides, by Amanda Joy, and the thing says A-Rorb pencil case, which I assume is a abbreviation of... Listen, can we talk about abbreviation of book titles in book world? Because I feel so old sometimes because I have absolutely no idea what they're talking about. Like, I got ACOTAR, and that's pretty much the extent of my knowledge, okay? So I have absolutely no idea what that means. But we'll find out when we get to the spoiler card. Because now we are down to the book, which as always comes in the cute little Fairyloot pouch, which we will open. I have no idea what this is. I didn't look at any... Frankly, I thought that John only got me the 3-month subscription to Fairyloot, but apparently since he was on the waiting list for so long, he just decided to keep the subscription to Fairyloot for now, so I didn't know I was getting the August box, but I did, and it is... Ooh, these Hollow Vows, which I have heard about. Lexi Ryan. First of all, this cover is beautiful. Look at that. Like, that's gorgeous. And it has the orange sprayed edges on the top and the bottom, and the side is stenciled, which we love to see. The back says, The king was right about one thing. I'm a great thief. I can steal just about anything, but a fairy prince's heart, I wouldn't know where to start. Also, I love that they're doing this with these, like, randomly shiny... I mean, you can see my ring light reflected in it, but, like, these randomly shiny pieces of the cover, we love to see it. I have no idea what this is about, though. I think that I asked for an arc of this. I don't think that I got it. I don't know if I did or not. But it says, Go to the Sealy Court, find the Queen's secret portal to enter the most dangerous place in Fairy, find my sister, and rescue her from a power-hungry king. Child's play. Bree would do anything before making a deal with the Fae. Death is preferable to their vicious schemes, but when her sister is taken by the sadistic king of the Unseelie Court, there is nothing Bree wouldn't do to get her back, including making a deal with the king himself to steal 3 magical relics from the rival Sealy Court. Gaining unfettered access to the Sealy Court is easier said than done. Bree's only choice is to pose as a potential bride for Prince Ronan, the Sealy prince who's not quite as wicked as she once thought. Unwilling to let her heart distract her, she accepts help from a band of Unseelie misfits with their own secret agenda, but as Bree spends time with their mysterious leader Finn, she finds herself struggling to resist his seductive charm. Caught between 2 dangerous courts, Bree must decide who to trust with her loyalty and with her heart. I was really in it until it started sounding a little bit love triangle-y, but I'm willing to give it a shot, because sometimes love triangles are not as awful as I make them out to be. We will see. And of course, it comes with this character print and the letter from the author on the back, which is gorgeous, as usual. And then there's the bookmark. Again, I believe those are characters from the book. And inside... Oh, okay, hold on. I missed a couple of things. So there's also, oh, we're all falling over. We'll get back to you in a second. So there's also, with it naked, I don't know why I forgot to do this. I always look at them naked. First of all, look at that foil stamp. I mean, that's freaking gorgeous. I love their color choices. And there is artwork on the inside of the dust jacket. So, props for being beautiful. Those, wow, okay, so I didn't actually look at this before I showed you guys, but that man looks like Rhysand combined with Jace from City of Bones, or like the Mortal Instruments, because those look like runes, but he looks like Rhysand. And I am instantaneously interested. We may be scooching this up on the TBR because that artwork is awesome. And of course it's signed, as usual. So that's absolutely gorgeous. And then next month's theme is Uprising. Another one with 2 books in it. The second book is a paperback with an exclusive cover and a digital signature. Interesting. And then the featured book of the month has an exclusive cover, sprayed edges, artwork on the reverse of the dust jacket, foil embossing, custom end papers, and signed by the author. Fairyloot's been killing it. Honestly, these editions that I have gotten are the most beautiful book editions that I have ever seen in my entire life, and I am just so excited for them every single time. Okay, so now we're down to the bottom of the box where we've got the tarot cards, which are the 2 and the Ace of Pentacles, which look like this, and once again, I don't recognize the characters because I just don't. Should I, though? I feel like I should. Like, she has a white stripe in her hair. I don't know. We'll see. Just set those there. And then we have the spoiler card. Before I get into the spoiler card, I think that John got an email saying that there was an item that was not put into this box that they will be putting into the September box. So if I get to something that's missing on the spoiler card, that's the reason why. The very first thing on the spoiler card is the thing that's not here, and it says that it is a literary tray that was designed by Stella Bookish Art, with a quote from Cemetery Boys by Aidan Thomas. The pin was inspired by Caraval and was designed by Felfira Moon Designs. The pin banner, which, God, it's so pretty. I love it so much. Was designed by Blanca Design, and the banner is inspired by These Violent Delights. The pencil case, here we go, the acronym that I didn't understand. The pencil case is a quote from A River of Royal Blood by Amanda Joy, and doesn't say who designed it, so I guess it must be like a Fairyloot design. And then there's 2 books, Afterlove by Tanya Byrne, and it has the exclusive cover, sprayed edges, and it's got a digital signature in it as well. And then the tarot cards are the Ace and the 2 of Pentacles, and they are inspired by Caraval, which explains why I didn't recognize it. And then these Hollow Vows by Lexi Ryan. The artwork was designed by Sasha C. Art, signed by the author, and then the artwork on the author's letter is also designed by Sasha C. Art. That is it for August's Fairyloot Lovestruck box. I really loved all of these items. I love pencil cases. You guys know if you watched my annotation video, I do have one that is full of my annotation stuff. Never hurts to have another though, because that one is getting kind of full of all of my random things. So I will be spreading it out into this one. I love usable items. I really prefer usable items to just random knickknacks because my shelves are getting kind of loaded with a lot of things and I just don't really know what to do with them a lot of the time. A lot of it is great, but a lot of it is just stuff that looks pretty but doesn't really have much of a use. I'm not really one to hang up all of my art prints and all of that stuff, so if you guys know what to do with all of the stuff that you don't use in all of these, that would be great. I think that Fairyloot is coming out with an adult fantasy book only box sometime in 2022, and I am very intrigued by that. The knickknacks are beautiful, but the book only option is really right up my alley because I am running out of room. I don't know if y'all have seen my shelves in any of my previous recent videos, but they're getting a little bit crowded. That is it for this vlog, I guess, today, guys. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to report reading wise. As a first week of my readathons go, Probably wasn't the most successful considering I've only read like 20% of one book. But it is a big book in my defense. Like Winterlight is something like 800 pages, which is not a great readathon book, but I really wanted to read it, and it comes out very, very soon, so I gotta get my shit together. But I think after this I will be moving on to Sleeping Giants, and I've got like a work conference this week as well, so hopefully I will be able to get some reading done there because I'm just gonna be sitting in my hotel room otherwise. Yeah, so I guess that is it for this vlog, which I already said. I'm gonna wrap this up here. I'm gonna start another one tomorrow, most likely. And I guess that is it from me. So as per usual, in my description box, you guys will find any of the books that I've been talking about throughout this vlog. You're also going to find some referral codes for Book of the Month, links to all of my social media, such as my Instagram, my Goodreads, and my Twitter, in case you guys want to follow me on any of those. And that is it for me today, guys, so I will talk to you in my next video. Bye!